Making the blends, baby. Making the blends. Making the blends. Cup full of blueberry. Yeah, that's a lot of blueberries, huh? Making the blends. Food Train Mike doing it big. Now to cleanse the blueberries, we do a little apple cider vinegar and get the water. Shall be back. Sorry about that, everybody. What else store are we making a blend? Now this is my health blend. I'm not going to add the garlic or the ginger. What up, my man Marcus? I'm going to show you the health blend. Yeah. How's it looking, Marcus? I'm only weighing in at 118 today. 118. But you see, I got the flab. You know, I can do a little flex, make it look, you know, I got a little, but I got the flab, so don't let it fool you. You know, you see that? You know, I shave like a real man, but you see from the side, it's all right. I have no ass, you know. So I mean, but it's not all as good as it looks. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you think I'm swole? I don't think I'm swole. I think I'm small as hell. You think I'm swole for 118? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, but we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this. The blend that I always talk about. So everybody, we've got apple cider vinegar. We've got olive oil. Extra virgin, first cold press. Has to be. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to kind of just, this is the way I like to clean them up. Kind of like that. Instead of using the thanks, man. Yeah, I'm lean. Yeah, that's about it. I like to put on, but I'd have to eat better, to put on the size and whatnot. All right, so we're going to do that. Hold on, let me just rinse that. All right. And I got the blueberries, and that's how much blueberries I'm using. It's about a half a pint. All right, so that's all washed up. I'm just going to wash this like this. That's fine. I ain't even worried about it. It's been sitting. So, we got the hydro water. You can look this up on Amazon. It adds hydrogen atoms into the water, supposedly. Thank you, King Von. So, supposedly, yes, I 420. I smoke all day, every day. All day, every day since 98. Yeah, so the hydro water, look it up. Great benefit. I'm waiting for that to brew, but while that's doing that, so what I do here is I just cut end. I cut end, right? Yes, I get down like Cheech and Chong, most deaths. Nah. Alright, so I take it, I cut it, cut it. This all goes in the blender. Just like that. Take this one. Sometimes I do 1.5, but I'm gonna do one. I gotta start working on abs because I feel like my core is getting weak. So I gotta do that tomorrow when I do some cardio. Hopefully I'll have time. Should I? Alright, so I'm gonna take this now. Yeah, I know it's bad, so I gotta try to cut down. You're right on that, King Von, brother. So now I'm gonna take this. That's going in whole, skin, rind, seeds, everything. All the good stuff that's gonna make it way more nutritious than eating it. We take that water, we throw it in, we take all them blueberries, we throw it in. This is basically what you're looking. So this is basically what you're looking at in the blender there. All right. Now we are going to pop the top. I had to just do this because when I do that, it looks bigger. I mean, like I said, guys, I range in from like 116 to 120. Sometimes 122 if I eat a lot. So I'm tight. You know what I'm saying? And the camera makes me look better, but it's kind of how I look. But I'm skinny as hell, man. I'm tight. Like, you could pick me up and throw me, Marcus. I mean, you're a big dude. You know, I weigh 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean big to be insulting. I'm saying you're a big guy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like which we never would, because you're just an awesome dude. But if I were to fight you and say, yes, I have better, say, cardio, and say I can move, and say I'm a little quicker or whatnot, that's not necessarily going to matter, because if my strength isn't hard enough, if I throw a punch at you, and however I look, if I hit you and you just go like that and look at me, well, I'm in some fucking trouble. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but then if you grab a hold of me, I could be in trouble, because I didn't learn enough jiu-jitsu to be able to say I could handle a guy like you. If you grab me, yeah, there's things that I kind of know what to do, but that's a different story when you're angry and, you know, I'm angry, but you're the bigger guy. So, you know, I just like to play around, but I do want to get back into jiu-jitsu and stuff, you know. Yeah, you'd be worn out in 3 seconds, but I'm just saying, when you're angry, and if we butt heads and you wanted to wreck me, you're going to not be tired in 3 seconds. Your adrenaline's going to at least get a minute or two out of you. And then within that minute or two, a lot can happen. You know, they say usually a fight, you know, doesn't, unless it prolongs, you know, so if I was durable enough to hold up, well, that might be an issue down the long haul of like 5 minutes, you know, but we would get to that, but I'm just giving examples, you know. But yeah, I like to have a good time, have some fun, you know. It makes it helpful. Oh, yeah. All right. Time to drink up now. All right. Don't worry, that's just this. Didn't want you guys to think that I was over there. I was taking a rip, but I don't want you guys to think, So I figured I'd just show the. That's what that is. A lot of people turn things into what they're not, so. Oh, shit. That's why I gotta quit smoking, guys. Been doing it way too long. Alright, so now this is it. So now we pour that in here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add. I added 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil to my protein shake this morning. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this. Now, this is the best way to get the raw olive oil in. So, I mean, yeah, you can cook with it, but the way to the real health is the raw. And the only reason why I didn't get this one, which is what I would have preferred to have gotten, was because it was like $26, $27. I don't want to spend that much of the time. So I found one here. The heck? So I found one here. It was like 10 or 11 bucks. Or like 15 maybe or something. Alright, so we're going to add 1. Now we're going to add 2, nice 2 olive oil up in that piece. Yeah, welcome everybody. Everybody's watching. Please subscribe. Food Tray Mike teaching you all how to make a COVID and a flu vaccine right in front of your eyes. Like I said, you don't need any of that unless you're compromised, But if you start with this, you may not have to end with that. Start with this, right? Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. Alright, so now here we go. Now we got this here. Now we're going to go like this. Okay? Hit it like that. Now this is where it gets tough. This is where we just gotta bang it out. Alan, welcome on the welcome. Just doing a quick blend. I gotta head out in a little. What do we got for the time? Now 1:54. I'm doing good. Yeah, I gotta be out within the hour and 15. So I just showing the blend. Jay, welcome. Cheers. And if anybody on or anybody watching, please give a sub. So this is the blend. All this is today is 1 whole lemon, 1 tangerine whole. I didn't put the garlic in, and 1/2 pint of blueberries. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're gonna roll with that. Actually, I should put a gram of malic acid up in there. That'd be actually very good. Very good for kidney and gallbladder health as well. Yeah, that I know. All right, everybody, let's get down to business. Enough of the Enough of the fun stuff. A lot of lifting today, and I woke up at 2. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. I've been up since, as you can see, I'm procrastinating. I'm sorry. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. I got out of bed about 2:30ish, 2:45ish. No, about 2:30 because I worked out from about 3:10. No, from about like 3:10 to 4 o'clock. I worked out, and yeah. So I didn't get a chance to do this, and I'm not gonna. So I had to get this done. I had to get this down. I did one yesterday, so I wanted to do one today. All right, so cheers. Wish me luck. Here we go. Actually, without the garlic, it's really not so bad. Still a little pungent with that lemon. But you just gotta do what you gotta do. It sucks, but like everybody says, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? When it sucks, well, this sucks. But when you think of what's in here, plus you're getting whole lemon peels, you're getting seeds, you're getting all the bioflavonoids, you're getting the whole damn thing. So there's no reason why not to fret. You just cut that shit up, pop that shit in there, you just blend that shit up. And to be honest with you, if I cut the carb and the sugar, and I ate more of like a carnivore-ish, like chicken diet, and I was drinking these 3 times a day, I'd probably be twice as ripped. And I'd be bigger. But I'm lazy. So now that I have psyched myself up, let's see how much we can put down of this in one gulp. That'll wake you up, baby. Shit. Hey. That's how I feel the power right now. Jeez. Alright, come on, go some more. Oh God, I hate this. Ah, fuck. Oh God. Ah, damn. Oh boy. I wasn't in the mood to be drinking this either. I don't want to drink this stuff. Yeah, that's not that good stuff. Yeah, it is. Now this is what I do to make everything now settle nice, so I don't burp anything up, because I do get acid reflux with some acidic stuff and some fruit and some different things. So instead of taking a Pepsid, no milk. Definitely no milk. Defeat the whole purpose. Defeat the whole purpose with the milk. If some need to get, now let me say one thing here. If some need to get smoothies in and they want to use some milk and they want to make a smoothie, that's fine. I'm not about making smoothies. I don't want to make my stuff taste good, as weird as that sounds. I don't want to put in milk where milk is really of no use to anybody. I use it when I make a protein shake. It fills me up. I drink it. I know I shouldn't. I like milk and cookies. But the fact is, milk is really, you don't absorb the calcium. Some people do. Everybody's different. Me, I don't absorb the calcium in milk. Yeah, and you get the mucus and stuff. But a little bit of milk is fine. It's not going to kill you. If you got to use 6 or 8 or 4 ounces of milk, a little bit of water to get a good blend down, that's fine. But I don't need the milk. So I I like to use the water because it's hydrating more, and it also, so it's just more about the hydration. So the milk kind of combats that hydration because now you add calories to it, you add fat to it, you add sugar to it, you add protein to it. So now you're adding more like a meal. This is more of like a detox, where now I'm using water and I'm using specific things that I'm going to blend that are going to detoxify my system in a sense, and that are going to be more nourishing than if I were to add juice or if I were to add milk or stuff like that. So you got, however you got to get in, you just get it in. Whether you got to use juice or you got to use milk, but as much as I hate it, I like to use the water. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I know, and I use the hydro water. Yeah, it releases hydrogen atoms into it, and that's what I do. So let me get to this real quick, and then I gotta cut the live. So if anybody's out there, please sub if you will. So now we got the oregano. Yes. Thank you, Marcus. So now I take the oregano oil and I add one. I'm going to just add one. And then I'm going to add 3 peppermint oil. Yeah, I like 3 peppermint oil. And we'll take that like that. And we'll just sounds good to me. Oh yeah. Probably be the easiest too. All right. So that's that. Done. Over, you know? Don't have to worry about it. Finished. Don't have to obsess about it now all day, all night. Oh, I should have made a blend. Da, 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 da. It's done. So now I gotta go wash it. So, all right, everybody. Well, I gotta cut the live. Yeah, but I definitely thank you all for, wasn't too many. So yeah, all right. So I can kind of make some assumptions upon that. All right, everybody. Well, yeah, thank you, Marcus. And I shall definitely be in touch. Thank you.